All right, what's good, guys? Yeah, this is officially my first YouTube video. Yeah, so today we are going to talk about how to break down the market and what we are expecting this week in the market. You actually have to see the market from a higher time frame perspective. So that's why I'm here to explain to you guys and what we're expecting this week so we can be able to extract profit. So if you're just new to this channel, you are definitely going to be new to the channel because this is the first video. So do well to like, share, and subscribe. So let's get straight into it. Hello guys, welcome inside my screen. So I'm just going to be analyzing three pairs. So the favorite of them today is going to be Bitcoin, BTC, USD. Yeah, but let's start so this video don't get too long and it doesn't get boring. So let's go, let's dive in. All right, so I'll start with XAUSD. Guys, sorry, let me delete this. Sorry. So currently XAUSD has been buying for a long time. I'm going to delete some of these stuffs I already added in the screen. So for a long time now, XAUSD has been bullish, but currently it is ranging. Now it has been ranging for about 3 months now. April, May, June, July, we're in August, so it's close to 4 months already. It's like it has been ranging. It has not really given a structure to where it's going to. It kept hitting here, it hit here, came down, it hit here, came down, it hit here, came down, it hit here. Now it has come down again. So currently we are currently kind of ranging. We don't really know what it wants to do. At some point I was looking at it as this is the daily time frame, please. So just for the at some point I was looking at it like, okay, it was doing an ascending triangle, so it was about to break, retest, and fall down, but it's not looking like it wants to even fall because we've been enjoying gold buy for a long time. Gold has been buying for about, it has been trending since 2024 March up to this 2025, and even before that it was trending before you had a range here. And that's how it has been for a while now. So what do we look at when we are analyzing? So because of my analysis, I do my analysis more on the higher time frame. Yeah, so I do my analysis more on the higher time frame. From the higher time frame I go down to the lower time frame to execute. And what do I see here in this gold or in gold? Currently gold does not look like it's giving me anything. I don't have anything to do on gold currently. I'm just sitting on my hands watching and patiently watch. Just imagine how scrappy this market looks. You can be buying and you will get caught, you can be selling and you will get caught because it does not have one direction yet. I'm seeing some people trying to buy, but I don't really know, and I've not really seen any suitable zone for buying. Maybe it's just my strategy, but currently I do not have anything on gold. Let me sorry guys, let me do this. Let me see if this will connect. Just maybe doing something like this. Just maybe, but my advice or my outlook on gold is it could definitely come to break here, because this gold still looks like it just wants to buy. It doesn't look like it wants to sell. There was a time where I saw a trade inside of here for that sell, but I didn't take it. So currently, looking at the H4, the H1, and the 15-minute time frame, there is nothing to do currently on gold. But how do we still know when to enter? That if there will be something to do on gold. As you can see, this look like a breakout, a retest that should be falling, but I don't really see this market stalling beyond here. It did it here, but I thought it was the higher time frame retest, but it doesn't look like. So what am I expecting from gold? If it is going to fall, it would have to break through here, this zone here. So you can shift it just a bit here. So if it ranges down or rallies down to the downside, rallies down and breaks here, yes, then we can start looking for opportunities to sell. for gold, or we wait for this break on the upside here for a buy. For now, there is no buyers on gold. There is no, looks, it's more like a ranging market, so I don't really have any advice or anything to say on gold. So I'm just sitting on my hands and patiently watching. Now for the main reason, Bitcoin, BTC. I mean, BTC has been bullish, or is bullish, or is flowing to the upside, and I'm currently enjoying this flow. I mean, it's 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 so cool when you analyze. Sorry, let me. It's so cool when you analyze a pair and it gives you what you want. So guys, I'm trying to get a clean chart. So this is a clean chart. 11 drawings. So yeah, so for the longest of time, Bitcoin has been bullish and it has been going up. I mean, this is one of my favorite pairs to trade. Just that I have issues with Bitcoin because number one, they don't like, Bitcoin just act like it does not really want to respect you, and it wants to respect you. That's why I mainly trade gold. But because gold does not have any setup now, I trade gold and Bitcoin. I mean, I look out for both of them most. So let's go to the monthly. That is the first thing we do. So in the monthly time frame, we draw our zones, but because of the way this market is choppy like this, we'll come to the weekly so we can see some, I mean, some key zones, express zones and all that. So I guess this is the easiest way to analyze the market, the easiest and the best way to analyze the market. I mean, if you can see the market from the higher time frame perspective, you definitely tend to, I mean, you definitely tend to enjoy this market because to look much easier to understand. There's a zone here. I'll shift it up here. I'll just clone this. So guys, so these are the zones where Bitcoin have respected for the longest of time. So there was a time Bitcoin came here, it broke this counter trend line here, and it pushed up for a buy. That's where we have this massive buy. Looking at this here, this is a fifth zone that came all the way from here. So let me delete this. Sorry. So you guys can see. Let me delete this one so you can see it clearly. So this was a fib zone, 61.8, and you can see what the market did. So currently we'll go to the daily time frame. So we come to the daily time frame. This is what the market is doing here. So currently, or this is what the market was doing here. So it came here, stored down to the fib zone. I mean, this was a very, very nice trade because we had the support, a resistance zone rather, sorry, which now became a support. So we had a resistance zone here and it touched inside the fifth zone. It went up. First take profit tag. I mean, this one did not even disturb. If you had entered this trade around here, you were definitely going to make this money or this amount of money here earlier this year. And now it came to the, so let me draw this very well so you can see it touch the second take profit target. So around here, everyone are taking that profit. If you can see and you look closely, you see that rejection. Everyone already took their profit and the market started doing what it wants to do. So currently, what is Bitcoin doing, or what is the fate of Bitcoin? So if you draw your trend line, because it's a buying market, so you can connect our trend lines. We will see that this market just touched a third touch, and I mean those who trade third touch strategy. I mean, a lot of people are currently on this trade from here. I mean, I saw this market before it even got here, and I was, calling it out, and I was like, you guys can get in, you guys can get in, you guys can get in, and all of that. So we'll come down to the 4-hour time frame. We are still supposed to check the trend and to confirm if it is still following up in the same direction. So we had a wedge, sorry, a descending flag. We had a descending flag around here. I actually made a video of this before earlier, but I didn't get to save it, and so I couldn't edit it and upload it here. So this is what we had. We had a wedge here, and this was a zone too. So I can shift it if I can shift this. So the market had respected here, and it came back here. So if we also check, this was a fifth zone coming from here. So in the 4-hour time frame, we check for the immediate trend. That is what the market is currently doing. We check for the main trend that the market is trending. And if you can see here, the market is still bullish, even on the 4-hour time frame. So what do? We look for ways at which we can analyze to see how do we get into the buy, and how or where is the market heading to, then how do we get into the buy. So because we already know that this is a fifth zone that the market has respected, this is a resistance which has now become a support, and this is also a third touch trend. I mean, this is like a no-brainer. The market had already come back to bounce here, so we already have a no-brainer trade already. I mean, this is like the best strategy you can ever use to trade the market. So we know that the next phase of the market is going to be here, which is completing this fifth zone, which is 123,000 per dollars for Bitcoin. This is 123,000, and after here the market is going to come all the way to $128,000 for Bitcoin. So I mean, this is just the bias, the analysis, and I mean, you just have to well, how do I put this? You just have to be patient enough, wait for it to come to you. If you can see the market like this from a higher time frame perspective, you'll be able to implement your strategies. Your strategies, I mean, that is for day traders that trade the 1 hour, 15 minutes, 5 minute time frame. Do you get? So once you're able to see the market from the higher perspective view, you'll be able to get into it in the lower. So you don't be selling when the whole or when the overall time frame is showing by. I mean, you get it wrong, or you you'll definitely get stopped out for that. So this is what we have. We are currently on the buy, and I'm already in the trade already. How did I get in, or how do you get in? So this is what I tried to get in around here, but I think I was offline, so I didn't see this breakout and retest to go up. So I mean, you can also get in using your trend line. Let me show you. So move to the 1 hour time frame. You don't buy on the 4 hour, you only use it as a strong confirmation. If you are seeing this breakout here, sorry, let me show you guys. 4 hour candle close breakout. So those who had gotten in around here, 4 hour candle close breakout, retest. I mean, you definitely wait for this retest. Now this is the part where most people get it wrong. If you had gotten in around here, stop loss here, you are still safe. You are in the game. You would have made a lot of money. I mean, that is the best way to enter the market. You still have to make sure that this market does not have any reason to counter you. I mean, if you are rushed in here and maybe your stop loss was not positioned well, you will definitely get stopped out around here. Do you get? So you have to make sure the market has no reason to counter you, so that when it counters you, you know that okay, I mean, it's the market. Let it go. So come to the 1 hour time frame. As you can see, we can draw a trend line from here. So how did I get into the trade, or how am I in the trade already? So this was a break. There was a structural break from here, right? And it broke to the upside. Now you will use our counter trend lines or our current trend lines to enter after analyzing from the higher time frame. So since I already know I was on a buy, and I already know that my projection is a buy, I waited patiently as this market was dropping. Waited patiently, and as you can see, it broke this, retested it. This was a structural break around here. It was also a resistance, a support bar. So as it broke it, retested it. I mean, I tried to get in around here, I guess, but I didn't get a nice entry, so I got in around here. Let me show you in the 15 minutes. Sorry guys, it's loading. So this was the retest. So I got in. So I got into this market about here. This retest, this breakout retest, and this continuation. So I got in around here. Stop loss here. And the first TP target is all the way here. And the first TP target is all the way there. So even if you had not gotten in the market here, you'll still get in here because of the third bounce here. So currently this market is currently still flowing. I'm going to show it up on the screen here so you can see. It's just, I have the account, the small account I used to enter it, so I'm going to show you, I'm going to display it up on the screen here so you can see. So we are still expecting the movement of Bitcoin up to 123,000. Now this is crypto. Cryptos are crazy, they can misbehave. In fact, it could do anything it wants to do at any point in time, and I don't even know why. I think there will be a place to actually reanalyze crypto aside here. Maybe their central market, market caps and all of that. Do you get? So the some people might be asking, how do I get in, or how do I join in this buy? Because at least the buy is supposed to get to at least here first, then the fifth zone range, then up to 128,000. Now it's just an analysis. Once you can be able to get massive profits or massive pips from the market, you can leave, you can break even, you can secure and let the market continue to run. So how do you get in? You're just waiting for a counter trend line, anything that could get into a counter. Like here, there is a zone here. So just maybe as this market is retesting here, maybe there's a fib, there could be a fib zone here or a counter trend line to create, or you let it run for a while, you will see to create a counter trend line creation for you, a third touch pattern for you, or whatever structure you use, and by then you can be able to get into the market and enjoy this buy. So that is the easiest way. So I think that's all I'm going to talk about today. Just gold and Bitcoin. I'm supposed to go to Euro USD, but the Euro USD is not really giving me what I want currently. It's acting like it wants to buy, it's acting like it wants to sell. So I don't really have any bias for it, and I'm trying to make this video short so it can be, I'm trying to make this video short as possible so it can be, it doesn't get boring. So I don't really know what the euro is doing currently. Sorry, let me delete this. But it was supposed to be, or it was on a buy trend, it was actually buying. So up until it did a double top here, and this double top was so serious that I had to opt out of the market and watch what it was doing. So it broke out, it completed the range of the double top, and now it's looking like it wants to buy back. Also from here, let me show you guys from the weekly time frame. You can see it's also a zone that it came to retest, and it's also a fib zone it came to touch. So I still believe euro could buy, or is still on the buy trend, or is still on that buy up to here. Sorry, let me delete this ones. So I still believe the euro is supposed to buy up to here, then up to 1.2029. So that is my bias on euro, but I'm not standing on it. I'm still watching because I don't have any entries yet on the lower time frame. I don't have any structural move yet that I'm seeing, but I still believe it's on the buy trend. So that's it. So thank you so much guys for tuning in. Thank you for watching. I'm going to make other videos where I explain understanding the top down analysis, where you are going to be able to understand this much better and know how to get in, know how to analyze, know how to see the market in the higher view. When you see the market from the higher perspective, you don't get to be stopped out anyhow, you don't get to be confused. You already see that the overall time frame is showing us a buy, so there's no reason to go down to the lower time frame and sell, except you are going in for maybe short-term sales. Do you get? So there are times the 4 hour will be telling you it's a sell, while the overall time frame is telling you it's a buy. Maybe just that short-term sell that some people do take and get their profit as day traders and just leave the market. So that's just it. So for now, thank you so much for watching this video. Help me to like, share, subscribe, share with a friend, follow up the analysis, follow up, check it out too. See reasons to buy with me, and let's use our money to push Bitcoin to $128,000. So thank you very much. See you in the next video. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.